Hi everyone, this is Gareth from TechnoSwitch. In today's video, we'll be covering the various configuration options we have for our sounder circuits. With our site already open, I simply move to the right-hand side and select my Sounders tab. Breaking this down, the top section here is in regards to all my configuration options I can make for my various sounder circuits. The middle section is showing me what sounder circuits are available to me to make changes to. And simply selecting on either one will then result in a change to the top section here in regards to its configuration change. The bottom section is in regard to the action you would like to have take place. Do you want continuous or pulse, or would you like to incorporate a sounder delay? Now, the sounder delay, very importantly, is for both the sounder circuits, not as an individual. Let's proceed with maybe a first example. We've got our sounder 1, and maybe this is our sounder that's been placed above the panel. So I'll just name that as my panel sounder. And the group is set to general in this case, meaning that any fire event taking place across any one of the zones will then activate that specific sounder circuit. Is it enabled? Obviously, yes. Test mode in regards to walk test mode, and the type here is normal, or that can be changed to an IS sounder if it is an IS area that you need to place IS sounders on. Please take note, obviously, of the barrier that is required, and you'll be ready to go. With that change made, I simply now select my second sounder option and say, for example, this is my main line of sounders that are running through the entire site. Now, also again, this could be set up in regards to its function from a fire sounder and making that a coincidence sounder, simply meaning that it would require an event happening on the first zone or an event happening on the second or third zone, depending on the zone of your panel. So two events need to take place across two separate zones in order now for this second sounder circuit to activate. And obviously we can apply the same functionality in regards to, is it enabled, is it in walk test mode, or is it an IS type sounder circuit. Moving down to our function options here, we can then say the sounder 1 circuit, initially on the first event taking place, maybe we want to just pulse that first circuit. And on sounder 2, when the action has now taken place in regard to the coincidence, we can say and leave it as a continuous action, so it will continually activate and sound. The other option we have available is in regards to maybe you've got your, for example, the ground floor. Maybe the sounder 1 is running through the ground floor area. All right. And sounder 2 is running through the first floor. That simply can be changed up now from the typical general group to a specific zone. So, for example, sounder 1 would activate now on zone 1 going to fire. And sounder 2, changing that from general to zone, we can now specify that it activates only when zone 2 goes into fire. So for a 2-zone panel, we've now split up both sounder circuits to trigger when zone 1 goes into fire and zone 2 goes into fire. And obviously over here, you can see now that tab is specifically selected because we've now chosen a zone type group. And from there, we can obviously change continuous or pulse action again. Thank you for watching, and look out for more how-to videos in the future.